Yes, sir.
Okay. So everybody can see the screen. No worries. So this is me, myself, Dr. Paribas Rana, MSc PhD and assistant professor at Department of Chemistry, Education College, Palkar. We are going to talk in detail in this particular semester about chemical thermodynamics and chemical calculation. Paper 1 of your semester 1 chemistry. So I think both the chapters are very well aware about it. You are very well aware about both the chapters. But since there is lot of gap between your 12th standard and your first year BSc, uh, we'll again brush up all the basic things. I hope you all have downloaded the syllabus copy and kept it with you. See, someone is still talking. Keep your mic in mute. Okay? It's disturbing. So let us talk about chemical thermodynamics. Now, chemical thermodynamics, you all are aware that it was not a term which was introduced by chemistry. It was a term rather introduced first in physics. We can say, or let me take a pen, thermo and dynamics. These are the two terms. Thermo indicates what? Heat. And dynamics indicates
Energy.
no. Study. So thermodynamics was the term first introduced in physics. When physics physics scientists used to study about interconversion of energy, they came to a conclusion which is well known as law of conservation of energy. You have heard about it. It states that energy can neither be created nor be destroyed. Uh, Second is energy can be transferred from one form of energy to another form. And lastly, it says the total amount of energy in the universe always remains constant. So this was the particular theory which we come up to. But what happened practically, they found out that during interconversion of energy, lot of energy which we are about to convert is rather wasted. Say for example, there is fan at our home. We try to convert. Oh, hello. Am I audible now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Someone has said that.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay, okay. Yeah. Now, see, I was talking about fan. That whenever we put on the fan, what happens? We are converting electrical energy into mechanical energy, or rather, wind. We want wind from the fan. So it's basically conversion of electrical energy into mechanical energy. But it's observed that after some time, the conversion from what we are desiring, that mechanical to, sorry, electrical to mechanical, but that's not happening. what is happening is that some or the other amount of energy is lost in the form of heat. If you touch the surface of the fan or motor after some time, the surface got surface get heated. Similarly, any of the interconversion, say we are riding a bike, what we are doing, we are using fossil fuels, say petrol or diesel, and we are again converting into mechanical energy to run our bike. What happens there also, after complete combustion of fuel, that complete combustion is not being utilized to get the 100% efficiency. Rather, what happens, the engine gets heated. So again, some amount of energy is lost in the form of heat. There are n number of examples which I can give or which you also have seen in your daily life. Yeah, I just want now from you one by one to give me such kind of example where there is interconversion of energy and there is some amount of energy which is lost. Okay, one by one unmute and you can interact with me. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, give me an example. I want such kind of examples where, see, daily in from morning till night we are surrounded by lot of devices, lot of machines everywhere which convert some X energy into Y. You focus on any of the device. I want you to get actively involved in learning. Just think, scratch your brain. It would have been one-to-one interaction in our classroom. I would have given 10 rupees each to give example. Okay, no worries, but here also I can give you 10 rupees. The one who gives answer, I am going to ask their phone number and I will do the Google Pay. Come on, speak up. Give me one example where you see machines, device where one
Sir,
energy is
motion
converted
of
into.
fan.
That I
Sir,
already told here. I have already
okay.
disclosed the mechanism of fan. Anyone else? Yeah,
Sir,
motivation there. 10 rupees. Yes, okay. Speak up.
charging of phones and any device.
Charging of phone. Okay. So can you elaborate which energy is converted into which energy and how the energy is lost? If you are not comfortable in English, you can also explain the example in Hindi or Marathi. No worries. Yes.
Heating and cooling, sir.
एग्जाम्पल बताओ ना बेटा. एग्जाम्पल बताया, मैं कैसे एग्जाम्पल बताया, गाड़ी का दिया, फैन का दिया. आपके पास लॉट ऑफ एग्जाम्पल्स है. आप सुबह से एक पहला डिवाइस हाथ में क्या लेते हो उधर से मालूम पड़ जाएगा. जस्ट give a different angle to each and every device.
Sir, motion of swing machine which converts kinetic energy into potential energy.
Sewing machine with
Sir, inverter.
inverter. Inverter. बट एनर्जी कौन सा एनर्जी किसमें कन्वर्ट होता है इन इन्वर्टर?
Chemical or mechanical.
केमिकल एंड मैकेनिकल. ओके.
Sir, swing machine. Washing machine.
Okay. What is converted and how energy is lost?
Kinetic energy gets converted into potential energy.
कहाँ पे kinetic और कहाँ पे potential?
Swing machine which converts kinetic energy into potential energy.
I will make
Sir,
it very very clear. Kinetic energy is nothing but the energy which represents motion. But for kinetic energy, you require some other kind of energy.
sir,
Potential energy is nothing but the energy which is stored. They
hello,
are
sir.
types of energy. They are not kind. Yeah. You speak up. Speak up.
Sir, geyser. Electrical energy is converted into heat energy.
Okay. So where in which form the energy is lost?
From heat, electrical energy, the energy is lost and it is converted into heat.
Then you are not on the same page. What I am saying. I am saying again. Listen, everybody. I am saying I am converting. See, I am converting. Can you see this board? A is the energy. I am converting or I am trying to convert it into B. Are you getting it this? Can you see the page? Can you see I have written A and B? Everybody?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
Now
sir.
when I am converting, yeah, please stop talking with others, or if you are talking, please mute yourself. Okay. When we are converting A into B, A is one kind of energy, B is one kind of energy. What happens? All of a sudden, here A energy is 100%, for example. But B, you get, suppose, for example, I am saying only 90%. 10% of energy is lost in the form of heat or some other energy, that is X. I want such kind of examples where we
Sir,
are
AC
converting, okay,
which
what we are
converts
converting in AC.
Sir,
electricity,
electric bulb.
which converts
एक count. Yeah,
AC
electrical
which
energy
converts
into,
electricity, thermal energy, thermal energy.
Sir, electrical bulb.
okay, bulb is a good example.
Sir,
Electrical energy is converted into light energy and heat is lost.
And here the bulb gets heated, so the energy lost in the form of heat. Okay, one good example. Oh, yeah,
Sir, a
yeah, speak
cycle.
up. Yeah,
A cycle because we provide
explain me
muscular.
A, B. Yeah,
Yes, a cycle because we provide muscular energy to provide some kinetic energy to the cycle
okay.
so that it can move. But some amount of our
Huh.
energy is used to overcome the static friction provided by the road. So therefore, it takes time to pick up speed.
Or you can rather reiterate in this manner that we are using our energy to move. So our whatever energy is which we have consumed in the form of food, that is stored, and ATP or ADP, what I'm not about very good in botany or zoo. Some of you might be knowing ATP or ADP. There is kind of energy which is stored in our body. You utilize that particular energy to convert it into a mechanical energy. But what happens if we ride a bicycle or if we walk or run sometimes? What happens? Some amount of energy is lost because our temperature of our body gets warmed up. So that you can say. Okay. Anyone else? So see, let us start
Plants,
from the
sir.
morning. Plants.
Sir, radiant energy is converted into
chemical energy through photosynthesis.
Okay. But where we are doing anything now in that. Here, what this particular thermodynamics deals is that we are going to use one kind of energy to convert into another kind of energy. So we have, for example, now it's hard on my part to ask you this question. Have you ever traveled in train? Train देखा है आपने? Because I know due to this lockdown, many of you have not seen now. For I have also not seen from 6 8 months. Okay, so in train, what happens? There are two type of engines. Uh, Rather, mechanism of engine is two type in India. One is diesel engine and one is now electrical engine. Now, what happens when we talk about diesel engine? We use fossil fuel, that is diesel, uh, to run the machine. And what happens? The machine, that engine, pulls the particular train. But simultaneously, it creates a lot of heat in the particular machine. So the complete conversion is not taking place. Now, let us take the another example. Electrical
Sir,
engine.
television. Sir,
यही बता रहा था ना मैं कि there are lot of device from morning till evening we are coping up. See, we have to remember the particular concept in such a manner that you don't have to daily open the textbook and read. You should give uh, the concept with such examples where you can remember the stuff. I'm coming to that also, but let me complete about the train, electrical train. We are using electrical energy. Again, we are converting into mechanical energy to run, but till then, there is some amount of heat which is generated or which is there in the electrical engine also. Then somebody gave the example of AC. AC is what? You are using electrical energy to run that particular machine, which ultimately pressurizes the room and it cools. Yes or no? That is a Joule-Thomson effect experiment. We will discuss in the Joule-Thomson part. But the machine also get heated. The outer machine which is there for air condition, that also get heated. Very simple example. Now many of you have connected through your mobile phone. Yes or no? To this particular lecture. Now what is there? There is a battery which is charged. Now that charged battery is used up for connecting to this particular lecture. But if you observe or if you touch your phone, rather, what will happen? It will sound that there is some warmth in it. It gets heated. Again, let us talk about various examples from day in, day out, from morning. Geyser is there. Geyser we are converting from electrical energy to heat energy. But while converting, some amount of energy is lost because the body itself gets heated. Then let us talk about, say, fridge. Let us talk about, say, oven. Yes. So from morning till evening at our household, in our neighboring areas also, say car is there, bus is there, bike is there. Somebody gave the example of battery. Yeah, good example. Now there are two processes in battery that when we recharge, we convert electrical energy into chemical energy, and when we use that stored chemical energy to again convert it into our electrical energy. So there are two processes. In both the processes, there is some or the other kind of energy loss. So basically, thermodynamics is what? It is nothing but we are going to study interconversion of energies, and while studying it, we are going to see the amount of energy which is lost. So it was observed that the energy which is or the kind of energy which is always lost is heat by the physicists. And as we are learning in chemistry, so we will be talking about chemical reactions also. Have you heard about exothermic and endothermic reactions? I know everybody have heard it. To to make some reaction happen, you are supposed to give heat, or in some reactions, what happens that the uh, energy is given or heat is evolved. Some you have for some reaction you have to give heat, and for some reactions give heat outside. So endothermic reaction, exothermic reaction, yeah. So that is all about what we say chemical thermodynamics. So now there are various terms. Now we are short of time. 5 minutes are left. You have uh, one homework to do until I come with my next lecture. You have to go through what is system. You can go anywhere and search. You can do the Google search also. You can read books anywhere. You have to do for system, surrounding, then you have to go for boundary. Then there are two kinds of system, open and closed and isolated. Then you have to go about intensive and extensive property. Then you have to go about state functions and path functions. All you have learned in your 12th standard, I am aware about it. Yes. So what I want is that definitely I am going to highlight each and every point once again. But till then, what you have to do is you have to search all these particular topic. You can take a screenshot of it if you want and search for each and every particular thermodynamic stuff. Okay. So now we are just 4 minutes left. So what I will do, I will take the attendance.